Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and all MatchFit supporters and legends, for joining us again tonight. It is Thursday night, so Thursday night, what does Thursday night mean? Thursday night means it is Asrnz and it is ACC, ladies and gentlemen, and what are these boys putting on a Thursday night at the moment? It is the Lightweight Cup. Lightweight Cup, same class racing, 40 kgs. These cars have all been reduced down to their minimum weights for this series. Awesome stuff. We are at Bathurst tonight. It is round 4. We did miss last week, but it's okay. We're back, baby, and we are revved up, and what better place to come back to it than Bathurst. Look, we've got to thank, obviously, everybody involved, Asrnz, for putting on a great show once again in their 10th year here, wrapping up 2025, but also Race Command and MATCHFIT Entertainment, and that is the key word here, ladies and gentlemen, because if you've got MATCHFIT Entertainment on a Thursday night, that means you've got Davo here on the mics, and J-Man right by my side. How are you doing, my friend? Actually, I don't need to ask because I know you're crook as fuck.
Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. No, we're here, mate. We're here. We're back into another Thursday, and we're at the mighty Mount Panorama, Bathurst, in the Lexi, because plural, there's multiple of them, and they are fast and they are out there at the moment. So if you want to pick up, car 11 was the first car out there.
Okay.
Phil
Rando out.
Might as well look at a moving one rather than a static one, but I'll give you an update.
Okay, let's do this. You fill us in, J-Man.
Okay, so tonight this is a 6-minute session. You can see that we're already down to 4 minutes 20, so it's a one and done situation, and there'll be no mucking around to actually get that done.
Definitely not.
And that will make qualifying ready for the race 1, which will be a 20-minute race. And I believe if we're true to formula, it'll be a CPS for tyres, and then we'll back it up with a 5-minute break after that, and then we'll go for another quick fire 1 lap qualifying, so a top 10 sort of shootout style qualifying here, and then they'll back it up with the feature race, which will be a 40, and that will definitely be a CPS. But I think both of them are, if they've stuck to the formula, that'll be how it is.
That will be how it is. Yes, and look, even though they are qualifying twice, J-Man, like you're mentioning it, these are 1-lap dashes, aren't they? And particularly here at Bathurst, so it's all done and dusted pretty bloody quickly as we watch first car out on track, Phil Rando in the number 11 Lexus. We did mention, obviously, Lightweight Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've only streamed a couple of rounds. We have outlined a lot of this stuff already, but read the deets. This is one make racing. These guys are racing 4 cars over an 8-week series, running through basically all of the different classes of cars in the ACC garage here, J-Man. GT4s, GT3s, GT2s, and the Porsche Cup cars. They're giving it all a bloody crack here for this lightweight series. But what makes it different? The name, Lightweight Cup Series, and they are literally pulling all the weight they can out of these cars and making them as light as possible. So it's pretty awesome concept. As usual, Asrnz coming up with all the weird stuff that makes this stuff great, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, absolutely. Just looking at that, so just see Aaron Enright still in the lane there. So Ken Simpson's still in the lane, Ash Dial in the lane. So I'm just wondering where the guys are opting just to put that set of tyres away and just say, hey, look, it's a small field. It's a 12-car field tonight.
And it's
Is
Bathurst.
It really worth the extra 2 laps on a set of tyres?
No,
it's another 12, 13 odd K. So yeah, might be a smart play from some of these drivers here. I did see Ash Dial was going pretty fast in official practice. So was Aaron Enright.
No, I tend to agree, J-Man. And Bathurst being Bathurst, you know, like I know they're only, you know, sort of short races, but man, anything could happen. You know, so even starting from the back of the pack, uh, look, you could easily get a good snag on the points, couldn't you, at the end of the
Yes,
night?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you keep it clean.
First time's
And,
coming through now.
and keeping it clean means having, well, what helps is having those tyres, J-Man. So definitely worthy of the thought. Okay, so what have we got so far? Nev Shields, and these aren't provisional times. These are the times because the boys have done them. That's it. One lap. Nev Shields, Phil Rando, Wally Baker. No surprise. Up to speed there. Phil Turner, Aaron N. We've got eyes on Steve Wilton at the moment. I think he might. Maybe he's not. Oh, it's Antoon. Well, no bloody surprise
coming down
there.
Conrod straight through the chase.
So Wilton.
Antoon to the top, 59.8. It's very, very close to the 9.7 that he posted in official practice. So
Melling,
that thing dialed in.
He does, and Melling sneaking into fourth there, pushing Baker down, Turner down, Grimmer into seventh, Wilton, Camera still on Wilton, and right in eighth. I don't think, like you mentioned, not leaving the pits. So Wilton into fifth. Nice work for Wilton. Remembering Steve Wilton, aka Farmer, does not get the car too often, right? Due to work commitments. So for him to just come out and smash that thing into sixth position is a fine effort. Lee Perkins, the magician, Lee Perkins into fourth there. Nice work. And that is the grid. That is the grid. That is it in a nutshell as the cars get quickly plonked on the grid here. We don't even have time for bloody scene changes on my OBS here. Come on. Let's have a quick look at the calendar before we go too far. Obviously, GT4 is done and dusted. We are in the second of the GT3 rounds. We'll go to the GT2s next week, and then we will have the Porsche Cup cars to round things out, which is always interesting. What we do have is a quick points rundown, just quickly while these guys get themselves set up here, J-Man, and notably Lee Perkins. Now, he has been so close to winning ASRNZ championships over the past year and maybe more. But look, he has got a pretty healthy lead over Nev Shields at the moment. Geordie Moss not here tonight. Steve Melling a little bit down on Moss, but and Antoon, the ever-present Antoon, quite possibly could throw a spanner in that works over the next, what have we got, 4 weeks or something. So J-Man, close, still close, but Lee will want to keep his nose clean tonight. The magician, Lee Perkins. Perko!
Yeah, starting on the second row, he's put himself in a good position. There, he's got obviously Rando beside him, Shields and Antoon in front. So it's a good position to be in. Safe set of hands, obviously behind him with Melling and Wilton.
Okay, look, just one observation, and just correct me if I'm wrong. Are we doing a standing start here? Is this what we normally do here at ASRNZ and an ACC bloody night? I'm not sure. These cars are definitely sitting on the grid here at the moment.
This is pretty standard.
Full formation lap.
It's probably a full formation lap.
So awesome stuff.
If we had some segways and some plug sponsors, now would be a great time. But otherwise, we can listen to Archie singing a tune.
Well, we can listen to Arch, but we can always just spruik ourselves and obviously ASRNZ. ASRNZ we're winding down here in 2025 on ASRNZ's 10th year anniversary party pretty well here. And this series probably be the last of the organised series for the year in 2025. So 10 years in the sim racing landscape is no mean feat, J-Man. So awesome freaking work for ASRNZ to keeping it fresh and keeping it happening for 10 years, a decade, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely worth celebrating. Golf claps all round. J-Man, can you cue the bloody golf clap, will ya? Yeah, awesome stuff from these boys. There it is. There you go. That's for ASRNZ. So awesome stuff from the boys and the admin team, and always keeping it fresh. Always got some crazy stuff going on, and that's what keeps bringing the punters back. Obviously, ASRNZ, and absolutely honestly, is where MATCHFIT Entertainment was born as well. So without ASRNZ, you would not have MATCHFIT. So that's worth a round of applause as well. And look, we know you guys are watching. Get up on the there you go. We'll give you a round of if you hit the like button in the next 5 seconds, we'll give you a round of applause as well. But oh yeah, what's crickets? Come on, guys, we know you're watching. Hit the like button if you're new to the channel. Hit the subscribe and obviously the notifications. But Thursday nights, ACC at ASRNZ, always putting on a show, these boys. And something a little bit different to wrap up the end of the year here with this lightweight cup. Very interesting concept. Keeping the qualifying short, limited tyre sets. That always keeps the guys going. I think that's part of the reason they keep coming back here, because it's just really tests their tyre management. Well, I don't think it keeps everyone coming back. They get a little bit scared at the end of the weekend. But, yeah, awesome stuff. These guys, and again, a testament to the ASRNZ boys for keeping it fresh and keeping these punters coming back year after year. 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a party all year. And here we are, round 4 in the ASRNZ 2025 Lightweight Cup. We are at Bathurst tonight. Unfortunately, I think I already mentioned at the top of the stream that, yes, MATCHFIT HQ down for last week. So not only ASRNZ missed out, but there's a few other communities there that missed out on our regular streams through the week. But yeah, we are back and we are looking forward to this, that's for sure. The clouds, should I say the sun, the shadows. The sun is very low in the sky here over Mount Panorama. Either this afternoon or this morning. It is this afternoon, actually, just looking at the time there clearly at the top of the screen. So let's get back to a little bit of footage on track in car as the guys size up for this 20-minute race. J-Man here for race 1.
Copy that. Race 1 is 20 minutes.
Phil Antoon, Nev Shields on the front row. Phil Rando, Lee Perkins second. Sparring partners Steve Melling and Steve Wilton. Third row, Wally Baker, Phil Turner. Rounding out the fourth, Grimmer, Enright, Dial, and Simpson rounding out the field as they roll around the final corner, Jay. And we're going to go green any moment here. That is the finish line they just rolled over. This is the start line up here.
See what, bloody Nev Shields left a lot on the table on the start.
Rando. Oh, yeah, well, Rando just tagged him on the rear.
Yeah, look, he could have been way more awake to that, and that may not have happened if he was really hounding.
That's put absolutely, and that's put Perkins up in to second position immediately. So yeah, a little tag.
Yeah. Not his fault though. He was definitely the victim there. It was Nev Shields,
Rando.
but that's a shame.
Yeah, so Shields getting tangled up there with Rando. One, Wally Baker getting Phil Turner in the background here. We will not go back to a replay of that turn 1 incident, and we will just pick up on lap 1 here, J-Man, and as they come across the top cross skyline and down the hill, and sun long in the sky. Looks fantastic. These guys getting a bit of glare running up the mountain out of 2 there, I noticed earlier. Oh, well, just on lap 1 there. And Antonov, Perkins in top. Wilton in 3rd too, gifted 3rd position, nice work. Rando back in 4th.
Yeah, so
Fifth.
Rando.
Oh, Melling in 4th, and Rando in.
So Rando and Melling really close.
So Rando, I think, had that contact earlier there, J-Man with Shields. We've got Grimmer and Dial changing positions. We've got Shields and Simpson changing positions also in the background as the boys roll around for their first lap. Perkins.
Shieldsy straight in. Shieldsy straight into the lane.
Oh, Perkins straight into the lane as well.
Shieldsy?
No, it's Perko.
Yeah, Perko in as well. So, yeah, it's both of them, mate. Yep.
Yep.
So get that out the way with. It is a short race, 20 minutes. Upholstery, set of tyres. We'll get a read on the pit stop stationary times for these 2 boys early.
Oh, Melling, Wilton changing positions there just quickly. Let's just have a look at that here. Actually, that looks like Wilton stepping aside. Letting Melling in the 713 car through. Wilton, I'm sure, will play wingman here. And just do his best to hold off Rando as much as possible. Rando up to speed, like we mentioned. Oh, Wilton not a regular driver in the series, so will struggle and already has, as he's let Rando and Enru through Jamie. And we can have just a quick sneaky peek at the aftermath of that. But yeah, pretty little drop off the mountain there at Skyline. Actually, good effort from Wilton to keep that from being more of an issue than it was. Wally Baker just sneaking up on the back of that back. Who is close? Who is close is Kenny Simpson and Dial there. J-Man.
Yeah, both the Perkins and the Shields cars both clipped through a 32-second stationary, give themselves a 1:01 overall time for the pit transition. So yeah, optimal for those 2 boys, getting it done nice and cleanly, no penalties. So they are your first 2 official pit stop cars out there, running 11th and 12th. So that will come back certainly to Lee Perkins a little bit later in the race, and Nev Shields was on the move as well.
Okay, where are we at now? Just Wilton's name keeps popping because he is in such close contact with Aaron Enright, but now we are getting the flashing deltas, and look at the sun glare as they just run up to be cutting there. But Wally Baker starting to...
It was actually Wilton in the wall at the cutting.
He got a tag on that, yeah. So Wally basically tagging on the back of Wilton at the moment.
Oh, Wilton super sideways over Skyline.
Yeah, so he's working it hard. And that's Enright actually a little bit loose. So Enright in front of him loose. which could be a little distracting, I suspect, right in front of him. So Wilton's car, we're only a few laps in, a couple of laps in, and Wilton's car looks well used. Hey, the guy's in 5th position. He's running hot in behind Enright at the moment.
Yep.
Lee Baker in time. So, Enright, Wilton, Baker, 4th, 5th, 6th, respectively. Dial. Who is that? That was Simpson off. Coming through the kick here. And get a little replay on this one. Oh, Simpson with the inside curb. Bounces the Lexi into the air. And he was a passenger from there on. Lucky not to have hit that wall even harder than he did.
Oh, look at Baker and Wilton side by side.
Up to 2.
Up mountain straight into Griffin's. Baker wins that battle.
Yeah, so Wilton definitely getting out of that one. Can feel the pressure and the pace from Baker, but look at Wilton across the top. Oh my days. All over the back of Baker already. Wilton settling in. Couple of brushes on the wall already early in the race. That's Kenny Simpson into the pits in the background at the bottom of the hill here as well.
Yeah, that was straight after he had that incident as well, so maybe
No
look
surprise.
to make that.
Yep.
Get that bad lap out the way with a pit stop also.
So this is where the fight is. It's a little mini mid-pack thing we got going on here. We've got Antoon, Melling and Rando. 1st, 2nd and 3rd out in front. But it's this Enright Baker Wilton battle that is intense at the moment. 3 closest cars on the track. Shadows are getting long. That sun's definitely well down in the sky. Only, what do we got? 11.5 minutes yet to run in this race. Quickfire stuff here tonight.
Uncle Joe into the pit lane as well, so we're going to see a bit more pit action, I think, over the next 2 minutes. Wilton has a look.
Oh, we're over
the draft.
Over the rear wing of Enright's car, J-Man, and these guys, they look like they look very similar to the 2 cars of Wilton and Baker, but I tell you what, these guys are not these are not sister cars at all.
Yeah, I know one's got red rims, one's got silver.
Well,
that's for sure. So
okay,
Baker with the red rims.
Okay, yeah, we can give you on good authority Baker part of the Giga team and obviously Wilton part of the Breakfast Crew team. So they are going at it. J-Man, he's tagged him over the top. Here we go, let's get a replay with that. Oh, so Baker slow through the corner before with a bounce off the ripples. Wilton finds himself tucked up underneath the back of Baker's car, tags him, and he's around. So tough gig. Suspect Wilton will, oh yes, he's already, you can see him redressing that. He's let Turner through and he will be waiting for Baker there and pick up that fight, J-Man, and carry on. Interesting stuff. Good discipline from the boys, and obviously it's very gentlemanly.
That's a battle for sure. Phil Rando, Steve Mowling.
So now remember, Rando, a little bit of a tangle up early in the race with Nev Shields.
Yeah, he was with Nev Shields for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So just sort of regathering his composure, J-Man, and just starting to focus on the race ahead. But look, just remember, compulsory pit stop, J-Man. These guys are going to stop.
Yep. Sorry, mate. Just on off the mute button. I am here with you.
Yeah, no, we can hear you, J-Man. Well, luckily, we can't hear you barking up a lung in the background, which is awesome. So you just carry on with your mute button.
Thank you, mate.
J-Man. I've flogged him this week. He's cooked. He's cooked. 4 streams in a row. He's cooked. He's cooked. I think I'll burn him out. Here we go. Look at this fight. Rando Melling. Rando not giving up. Get out of the in-car, Rando.
No, it's definitely a good battle. Definitely worthy.
Oh, this looks scary as they flip into the kick here. Oh, has he cooked it? He has to. Rando runs deep. Let's get a replay of that. Oh, just got out there. Just went way too late. Just could not stop that car. Took evasive action to miss the Melling car.
You got to have a go, though. So well done to him for having a crack. Well done for Steve-O for reading it.
Just Nero read it as well. I mean, it's,
he might have just heard the little squeal just before he sailed on through.
There was a little peep. I think I can hear it from here. I'm in Australia. Awesome stuff. Wilton and Baker still at it. Who's that just rolling out of the pits there, J-Man? Is that Grimmer? Just sitting in front? No, that is Grimmer. I'm not sure who that is.
Ash Styles' car, mate. He's just made his pit stop.
It's Style, yep. So coming up to speed as the boys sneak past number 13 and 43, Wally Baker and Steve Wilton, 5th and 6th respectively, and up into that blazing sun. Six and a half minutes to run. Pit stops.
Baker having a good battle.
Pit stops still need to be completed from a big chunk of this field, J-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 12 cars have not pitted yet.
Yeah, sure do, Greenie. The numbers in the speed trap. Wally Baker, fastest car down Conrod Straight at 293k an hour.
Oh, that's that. That's the Lexus. What's?
Yeah, I think they're all Lexuses. Last time I checked.
Good to see you, Greenie. Thanks for chirping up in the chat box. Hit the like button while you're here, and grab yourself a bevy and sit back and enjoy the ride here. We have Wally Baker and Steve Wilton on screen at the moment. These guys have been going at it. Just look at the condition of Steve Wilton's car at the moment. Oh, Baker peels off into the pits, J-Man.
Yeah, same with Rando away from the Melling battle as well. So.
There you go, there you go. Bit of damage on the side of Rando's car as well. We have seen that thing, well, with some contact, let's just say. Not in the wars, but just there's been contact. Baker in the pits as well is, I think, Phil Turner just rolling out, J-Man. And he's set it to full attack mode. I just watching the exit there on screen, and he is just sideways.
32 for
out of the pit
Rando,
lane.
so we should see where Shields comes into play here. It may be pretty close. Remember Shields with the incident early.
Yep.
And I think they're going to be relatively close out on track.
That is Shields. There. Rando and Shields. Looking over the rear wing of Rando's car. Rando still with a healthy gap on Shield. After his official pit stop, J-Man 3 and what have we got? Just under 4. Heading towards 3.5 minutes to go.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us again here tonight for MATCHFIT Entertainment's official coverage of Asrnz's 2025 Lightweight Cup. They're wrapping up their 10th anniversary year here in 2025, and what a better way to do it than just pulling all the weight out of these bad boys and getting them out on track. And tonight we are at Bathurst for round 4. We've got Antoon and Melling in the pits, J-Man.
Yeah,
in the background.
and Antoon stopped rather snaggy, 43 seconds and counting already. So what does that mean for Lee Perkins? Where is he? He is
good
breaking
point,
it
good
deep
point.
down on the chase.
Because
Antoon,
he was a
still on
first
the
lap
jacks.
stopper, wasn't he?
Antoon off the jacks at 50. What was he? 35 seconds.
So Perko through the final corner.
Yep.
There you go.
So Antoon's still with a good
still
lead.
a good
Melling
lead on it.
off the jacks. Where is Perkins? He's going to grab Melling.
Easily.
It'll be about Rando Melling. That's what it'll come down to. How close will this be?
Rando just dipping into the T1. So Melling has him, J-Man. So nice work from Melling. So we've got Melling with what it looks like about 3.5 odd seconds, maybe, to Rando there now. And then back to Shieldsy, and then back to Baker, who's running up Mountain Straight at the moment.
Yep. So still Enright Wilton to pit from P1, P2. So expect them to be in very, very shortly.
So Wilton into the chase, J-Man. And right into the pits.
Leaders on final lap now.
As is Wilton. Did not have another lap to do it. They had to do it, didn't they? And
It was definitely a must.
Yeah, definitely a must. And Toon in third and under the Liquimolly Bridge. No surprise, will take first position with the Enright and Wilton car in the pits now. James Lee Perkins underneath the Liquimolly Bridge. So that just shows you the gap. We'll just get Perko across the line here and we'll just check those gaps again there. So it must be 6+ seconds. It might be more actually. It's showing about 14 seconds on my data between Antoon and Perkins. Just quietly. Just watch that leaderboard adjust, I suspect, before they run into the out of the first sector into the mid sector there. So there it is, 14.052 over that control line. So 14 seconds. Antoon to Perk, Melling holding down third position with a little bit of air, not a couple of seconds on Rando. I think Melling at this stage of the race, because we've gone 0. This is the final lap. Melling will keep it clean and run across the line in a podium position with no mistakes. Nev Shields, Rando in 4th, Nev Shields in 5th, Enright in 6th, Wilton in 7th currently, over Wally Baker in 8th, Joe Grimmer 9th, Kenny Simpson in tow. These two closest cars on track at the moment. Dial in 11th and Phil Turner in 12th. Moment, J-Man Phil Antoon under the Lickawally Bridge here on the final lap. Sun very, very low in the sky, big long shadows, beautiful looking Bathurst here. And Phil Antoon wins the first race in the Asrnz 2025 Lightweight Cup, round 4 at Bathurst here. Perkins rounds the final corner in 2nd. Nice Lee, Steve Melling, actually not that far behind J-Man. Nev Shields, Rando, very close as well. Aaron Enright. Comes through the green smoke. Steve Wilton across the line. Wally Baker in 8th. Again, that mid-pack very close. Wally Baker with a good flash of the headlights. Good work, Wally. No, your work, brother. In 8th. Joe Grimmer is still in battle. Kenny Simpson actually very close together. And Dial and Turner, I think possibly a lap down, so have already got their cars off track. So nice work, J-Man, Antoon, Perkins, Melling, Shields, Rando, Enright, Wilton, Baker, Grimmer, and Simpson round at the top 10. So awesome stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Bathurst in round 4. Bathurst at Asrnz for the 2025 Lightweight Cup. We are going to take a very quick break in between races, and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for race 2 qualifying in the 2025 Asrnz Lightweight Cup here. It's round 4. We are at Bathurst, and the boys just rolling out here for race 2 qualifying. Look, these guys, look at the qualifying time there. 5.5 minutes. They've got one shot at this. They will get an out lap and one flying lap, and it'll be done and dusted. So this is hot lap stuff. These guys don't have time to muck around and get settled into these cars and go back for tyre or setup changes. It's just like, get your shit together and get out there and make it happen in one go. Awesome stuff. This is what Asrnz do all the time. Limited tyre sets, one lap dashes, quirky race formats like what we are witnessing here again tonight, which is round 4 in the Lightweight Cup. And what is the Lightweight Cup, you ask? What is it? If you don't already know and you're new to the channel and you're fresh to the series, it is one make racing. Okay, so these guys are trialing or going through all of the cars on offer, all the different classes of cars on offer in ACC, GT2s, GT3s, GT4s, and the Porsche Cup cars over a couple of weeks each. Different track, but what is the quirky bit, you ask? It is they are pulling weight off all of these cars, so they are as light as you can get. Hence the name Lightweight Cup. And it has been friggin' awesome so far. We have cars on track at the moment. Joe Grimmer, I think we've got on track there, just on camera. Nice work, Joe Grimmer, as he completes his out. Not sure. First car out on track there. Let's try and pick it up. I don't think it's Enright, but hey, let's get Enright some air as well. We've got Steve Wilton in the field tonight, which is awesome, and he had a spectacular race 1. But yeah, awesome stuff. Get amongst it. Asrnz celebrating their 10th year anniversary in the sim racing landscape as a community. So awesome stuff. Let's celebrate that with them. Get over their Discord, get amongst it, guys, and get involved in what they're doing in 2026. Links are in the description below. We are also going to thank, there's a couple of people. Race Command is one, and obviously maybe MATCHFIT Entertainment. MATCHFIT Entertainment, definitely. So thank you, everybody involved, Asrnz, admin, MATCHFIT, and the good people at Race Command for getting all the cogs turning and everything pointing in the right direction to put on this awesome stuff. I think I might have lost my co-commentator in somewhere in that break. No, I think he might have gone down to the beer tent or something. I'm not sure, but we will battle on. It might be just Davo running solo for the rest of the night, but let's just see how we go here. Good point, Blue Hawk. 40k's off the Lexus. How much in fact left? I don't know. Crunch the numbers. Probably isn't much. Just the engine. So awesome stuff. And second week of the Lexus too, just quietly actually. So it's next week. Let's just bring up that graphic again as these guys start rolling over for their qualifying lap. We're just going to distract you totally from what's going on there. So we did the GT4s in the Alpine for the first couple of weeks. We obviously missed Spa last week for round 3. We're here at Bathurst tonight, but next week and the week after, GT2 cars. And then look, what I'm looking forward to is actually the Cup cars at the end of this season, because it's going to be freaking awesome. So we do have times coming in. Stop the presses, ladies and gentlemen. We've got times going in, and it's Neville Shields at the top, and we saw that earlier in Q1 as well. Rando in second. Looks like the usual suspects. Wilton's so quick for a guy that just intermittently races. So awesome stuff. We've got Dial in the pits. I think there's some of these guys have been trying to conserve tyres. Kenny Simpson, Warren Baker, and the like. I think there's a couple of guys not actually going out. There you go. 11 seconds to go. I doubt Perkins hasn't been out and Toon hasn't been out. Grimmer's lap didn't count. I'm sure we had cameras on Grimmer before circulating. Didn't count either. So we've got Shieldsy, Nev Shields on the top. And then Rando, Wilton, Melling, Dial, Simpson, Baker, Turner, Enright, and Grimmer rounding out the top 10. Let's get this party started as the boys go to grid. So, race 2, 40 minutes this time, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the main game. CPS. Oh, who's that? Who dat?
It's me.
T-Man survived, and is back. Don't give us the details, J-Man.
No, I'll spare you that.
Please. But look, we are all on board, and we're all on board for race 2 here, J-Man, the 40-minute main, and awesome stuff. Like we mentioned, Joe Grimmer, Antoon, and Perkins choosing not to qualifying, although I think Grimmer might have had an unqualified lap. But yeah, the boys at the top choosing not to qualify. This is Bathurst. And it is freaking 40 minutes of Bathurst, so anything could happen. These guys now have a little bit of tyre up their sleeve as well because of that fact. So it will be interesting to see how that pans out. And that can be a bit of a power play, can't it, J-Man, by saving that tyre in qualifying.
Yeah, and I think, to be honest, I feel like 40 minutes at Bathurst will be more about what tyre they're going back onto as opposed to the wear on that tyre that they start with. Because, Bathurst, this car, this endurance tyre will eat up 40 minutes around here.
Yeah, but they've got to do a pit stop though, don't they?
That's what I'm saying. It'd be all about the tyre that they're going to bolt back on and how much dig that tyre's got. But I suspect that'll be a quality tyre go back on late in the race. So expect a fair few of these guys to run long.
Yep.
Depending on scenarios at the start, accidents or what may have you.
Sure. Yep. So yes, it what seems like a fairly simple sort of scenario when the ASR and Z boys do all the time. They just sort of reduce that tyre quantity from the boys over the weekend of racing, and it really starts making them think, doesn't it? And then you get them here in a series like the Lightweight Cup. Add those short qualifying sessions, add a 40-minute race with a compulsory pit stop, and they really got to start thinking, don't they? So awesome
100%.
stuff.
Speaking of thinking, they had to make sure they turn the headlights on for this one.
Wow, look at it now. What time we got? 8 p.m. or just after.
Yep.
As we see Shieldsy roll away for what is a full formation lap at Bathurst, ladies and gentlemen. So just go and grab a beer or boil a jug or something. You've got time, but don't forget to come back. You got to come back so you can click the like button. Get comfortable and buckle up. 40 minutes at Bathurst here. All same mate, same class, same make racing here. So We saw a few interactions there. The little mini mid-pack that we had going on with Wilton. I think it was Baker and it might have been Rando. I'm not sure there, J-Man. But yeah, there was a little bit going on there. But a little bit of an awkward start. Spread the field. 40 minutes is going to be very much a different animal. Race 1, pretty much a sprint race. These I love the Lexus. I love the Tokyo Taxi. Look, they're a slick looking car. And the noise. The noise. Yeah, Shane, I just noticed that bloody Mav didn't. Oh, well, if he did the bloody donut, he was out the back, so we didn't even see it. So what's the point? Nice work. Thanks, John, for tuning in. The guys just trying to get some temp into, well, whatever tyre they may have on. And this is the discussion we were just having, J-Man, about, like, where are these guys at? They will no doubt be adjusting fuel loads, whatever, like the way the car is for the strategy. So some guys might be on a set of fresh, some guys might be on a certain amount of worn tyres depending on how long they went in race 1. So yeah, interesting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, starting from the back, expect Antoon, Perkins to really have some fun and try and see how far they can get up before they decide to make that official stop. But that will be actually Antoon in the pit lane.
Oh, so he's going to start from the pit lane. So
going to start from the pit lane.
he's going to the full.
G'day, Matty Cook.
He's going for the full Sherbo.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I reckon they just put some special juice in it while he was in there.
Yeah. Yes, and hello, Matty Cook. Good on you. G'day, Phil. What are you doing? Get in the car, bro. Stop typing. They're coming around, okay? We'll get the thing started up. Shields, Rando, let's get back to business, ladies and gentlemen. Stop this.
I don't know. I don't reckon
Wilton
Nev can waste too much time doing doughies, mate, because Nev Shields is off the front row.
Yeah, and he's looking sharp.
He's pretty handy.
So
Nev,
we're gonna go. Nev, Shields, Rando, Wilton, J-Man, third in qualifying. Melling, over Melling, then Simpson, Dial, Baker, Turner, Enright, and Grimmer. And then we've got the boys at the back. And we are green, ladies and gentlemen. Race 2. First, look at the background there. Oh, nearly 3 wide. A little bit of bumper grind. Oh, still a little bit more grind there. I don't know who that was. That might have been Enright or Perko or something in the background. Might have been Perko and Grimmer, actually. Oh, no.
Shit, mate, there was more hip and shoulder in that first corner than there was at a Shakira concert. Far out, that was going off.
And we love it. It's Shieldsy, though.
Yeah, he's got a good start. Mav got away. He had to let all the cars get effectively through Turn 1 before they released him, so he's got some work to do.
Wilton on Rando, J-Man. He's just like, yes, I'm in third. He's going to chase that. You know he's going to chase that.
Yeah, he's going to put some heat on him early.
Dial, little bit of a gap back to Dial. Black one remembering. Kenny Simpson. Oh, off the top of the button. That's Wally Baker tucked in behind Simpson. It's on. Got Enright going backwards there. I think it was Perkins and Turner pass.
Yeah, but he's still right there, so it must be just a little slip. But Wilton going to have a big look at Rando now down Conrod straight for the first time. What has he got when he gets to the chase?
Oh, just looking back there, Enright having a big wriggle coming down into the elbow there. Pulls the car up and still looked lightning fast. But yeah, these three, lap one, ladies and gentlemen, here they come.
Oh, Ash Dial gets it wrong through the chase.
Oh,
Finds the tyre barrier.
He's backed it into the fence, and we will get a replay on this. We normally do first lap replays, but here we go. Bam! There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Turner losing a position to Enright as we just flicked back to that replay there. And I think I mentioned Turner before. Very, very slippery. I'm not sure whether he's either made a setting or it's a tyre thing. Wally Baker, J-Man, Simpson.
Yeah, it's a good battle. And Mav looking up the inside now of Uncle Joe up into Griffins and tags him on the way and straightens him back up.
Nice
Those
work.
boys carry on.
Interesting. Interesting, but both cars still pointing in the right direction.
Slightly unorthodox, however, effective.
I think so. However, we will get back up to Lee Perkins. Let's get a in-car shot from Lee Perkins chasing down Wally Baker, who is tucked in behind Kenny Simpson, J-Man, and across the top of the mountain, off the top of Skyline there. Flames are licking from the Lexi. Sparks! It's got it all.
And Rando just created an air gap on Steve Wilton there, and he's got 0.8 of a second up to Nev Shields. So front two are broken away a little bit.
So you can still see those boys out of Lee Perkins' car there. But yeah, definitely well down the road. Wilton off the back of Rando there on the left now. Melling. So even now, after a couple of laps, and this is the end of lap 2 here. A bit of a gap between the drivers until you get to this, which is the Kenny Simpson, Wally Baker, Lee Perkins, Enright, and Perkins is obviously Perkins started from the back of the pack, and Toon started from turned out of the pits. So so Perko and Baker, very healthy rivalry between those two boys, which I very much enjoy keeping up with in the Discord on the social. So these guys, awesome stuff, and quite often find themselves together on track. So they're obviously very evenly matched when they're on point.
Oh mate, the serious battle going on as well with Baker and Simpson.
Well, that's Perko behind him, so that's a three-way there. So we'll just get over the rear wing of Kenny Simpson's car here. Now Baker, probably not so much the gentleman compared to Kenny Simpson. I've met both of these guys. Oh, well, I don't think I've met Kenny yet, but I think Wally is gonna put the pressure on Simo, but. Look, Simo, always a gentleman, but quick. So Wally will have his work cut out for him to even get some overlap on Simpson here. But
and Toon lining up in right now too, Davo. So this is the progression. Started out P12, currently P9, looking to go P8. He'll go big, under brakes, in through the chase. Shows the nose to the inside straight away, sends it down there. Can he arrest the speed? Yes, he can. Enright with a little bit of run to the outside, though. Oh, not a lot of room given.
Doesn't give him much, does he? So, nice work there. Let's see if we can get a little shot stuff going.
Shields with the fastest lap of the race. 2-minute .657. Rando very close with a 2-minute .7.
So Simpson fends off Baker. Baker now, I would be happy to say, concerned that he now has Perko right on his tail. Like I said, very, very healthy. Perko just flicks it at the wall. And turn through. And turn teammates with Wally Baker.
What was that? Was that just
Wow.
like a bit of a catch there?
I've got to go back and have a look, actually. So we're going to go Perkins, back 30. Here we go. What's Perko? Hang on, we'll get a helicam of it. Sorry, Perko. When you're watching the stream, mate, bro. There we go. Oh! What the hell? That almost looked like a hardware failure there. It's just like, went...
No. Who was that? That was Aaron Enright, was it? With a big lose going down through the dipper. It wasn't even the dipper. It's over Skylon, I think.
No, and he was punched into the wall there too, J-Man.
Yep.
So nasty
and
stuff.
Baker now. He's going to set this one up. He'll look to do the same as he did to Enright a lap ago. Big under brakes. Wally's big too. Couple of kickers. Good brake packages.
Good brake packages, all right. I'll tell you. I've seen that brake set of Wally Baker's, man. It's some pretty fine bit of kit. And Toon stays out on track. Wally Baker into the pits. Plenty going on, Jay. We've had Enright into the wall off the top of the skyline there. Massive damage. We also Perkins into the freaking wall as well, running up the hill. So these guys definitely pushing hard, and it's not even 10 minutes into the freaking race, J-Man. I'm on.
No, just set the fastest lap of the race, although only by a couple of tenths over Nev Shields. So Rando's still got pace, still keeping his eye on Nev Shields, the gap 0.7.
Over the rear wing of Shields' car, J-Man. Rando down the hill is amazing.
Yeah, mega.
He's so quick. There's sparks flying, flames out of the sides of these cars. Looks spectacular at this time of the day too here at Bathurst. About panorama for round 4 in the Asrnz 2024 Lightweight Cup. J-Man.
Oh, just watching Antoon out down at Forest Elbow on Kenny Simpson. Had a big look. Kenny shut the door. It was very uncanny like, but he said, no, you got to try again, son.
Yeah, Kenny's looking pretty handy tonight, J-Man, isn't he? He's definitely got some pace. And
here we go, though. Full send under brakes here. Kenny's going to make him work for it, though. And he does. Holds him off again. Good work. That's what we want to see out of Simo. Muscle up. These front two cars, though, bouncing between those ones and Antoon and Simpson, because they are all close. Same with Aaron Enright, and I think that's Phil Turner. Now, there's the pass. Antoon fires it down the inside into turn 1. It's a good battle going on, for sure.
Shieldsy, the ever-present Rando, J-Man. He will just not go away. We will get over the rear wing. Back to.
Oh, he tags the wall out of Forest Elbow, does Rando. That'll just hurt the run this time round. Sorry, mate.
Well, exactly. We could see it over the rear wing. It's perfect camera shot to see Rando. And again, it just shows you how hard these guys are pushing, aren't they? Just to get the slightest of gains, J-Man. You know, very quick on different parts of the circuit. But, like, I'm sure Rando's thinking, why is he so quick down through the elbow? And just tries to match that pace. And bam, clips the wall. Oh, look, it's getting very dark. The headlights are actually starting to illuminate the road quite heavily now.
And two pretty much caught the back of Steve Bowling now. There's only 1.1 seconds in it. Can see Simpson and Perkins still in the back of shot. So that's Perko who's still working over Ken Simpson. So Kenny having, like you said, a really good drive tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Ever the gentleman, look, when he knows he's slower.
Him.
Yeah, when he knows he hasn't got the pace, he will get out of your road. But clearly, he's showing some pace tonight and has made everybody that's trying to get past him work for it and get a decent amount of overlap before he yields. So nice work from Kenny. Gentlemen, as always, Antoon now chasing Melling, slowly working his way through the pack. Perko with that little mistake earlier was really not helped him.
Wally Baker again, John Boy, 295 fastest top speed. You got Nev Shields through the speed trap, 288, but 295 for Wally Baker.
So clear indication of what, like a pretty flattened out wing, isn't it really?
There you go. There's the pass. The 3 on the 713 gets it done. Steve-O didn't really fight it. He's a smart racer, Steve-O. He just basically let Mav go and just tag on the back and try and utilise the pace and see if he can pull him up towards Wilton. Speaking of Wilton, he has just gone into the pit lane.
Our car looks very similar to the first race, J-Man.
Who, Wilton's? I thought it looked very similar to a concrete wall.
It's got the same sort of detail, the scraping.
Yeah,
on it,
it's got that look about it, yeah.
It's a distressed look, you know. Must have the same architect or design. But yeah, nice work. So Wilton in the pits, as is Kenny Simpson, J-Man. Like you mentioned, as we pick up on Rando and Shieldsy, Neb Shields, and Rando loose, but so fast across the top of the hill. Sparks flying off Rando's car. You can see it from the helicam. My. Yeah. So Shieldsy really focused here, J-Man, to keep Rando, because Rando is looking super sharp here, isn't he?
Yep.
What a great race. First and second. Shields, Rando.
So he comes out the pits and he comes out behind
Baker.
I wanted to say Baker. Yep. Good luck staying with the Baker car up Mountain Straight or down Conrod, because that thing is so fast in a straight line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty skinny. He's got that thing set up very skinny, mate. It is slipping through the air. Antoon, Melling, both in the pits. J-Man, who's that? Perkins covering it off as well here. So a bit of a flurry of pit stops here. Where are we at? 23, a little under 23 minutes and a half to go. You can see the scars on Perkins' car as it rolls past the camera crew in the pit lane there from his earlier altercation with the wall. So, damn. Looks like some players there. Perkins, Antoon, Melling. Look at Antoon's car. It looks immaculate. This Perkins' car, not so much. Melling's actually not too shabby either. Steve Melling, super clean. Grimmer pass. So, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 8. Oh, here we go. This is going to reduce right now. You can see it on the tower as I speak. Those boys making their official pit stops. And just getting off that board. Perkins' car looks like it got just a fresh lick of paint as well. So now it's out of the pits and it comes out behind Baker. Happy freaking days. Watch that escalate for the next 22 minutes. That's going to be awesome. Love these guys. Steve Melling in 8th, but still, we've got 5 cars yet to pit. So, Shieldsy being one of them who started out. Rando, the other, first and second, he's out.
Those front 4, Dave, are very impressive. 32 for Wilton. Same for Antoon, same for Melling, same for Baker. It's not till we get to Lee Perkins. He ran at 47 on the stop, which was snaggy for him. But those other boys, 32 seconds, all matched each other on the pit lane sequence there. But that is... Who is that?
That's
Antoon on
past Wilton. Yep.
I believe that effectively is for maybe a podium.
Don't count out Wilton at all. Enright in the pits, J-Man.
Yep.
Yeah, so Wilton was running 3rd.
Yeah, and Antoon's got him now though, so you got Shields, Rando, and effectively going to be Antoon once Dial and Grimmer stop. So work to do for Wilton if he wants a podium.
Yeah, so it'll take a mistake from Nev or Phil pretty much out the front there, and they are looking potty, man. They just so focused. We've seen a couple of really good focused races this week, I think, at J-Man, in multiple different platforms. But
yeah, for sure.
Up the pointy end, some really good stuff. And look, the
there
ASA...
There you go Shields. He blinks first.
Rightio. Rando across the line.
So he needs to go 32.101. And he needs to get a nice clean stop here. He's got to start thinking of, first and foremost about Rando's stop, but also about Antoon and the pace of the 3 car at the back end of this race. We've still got 19.5 minutes to go. It's not out of the question that Antoon can drive this thing right up to the front. Shields does have good pace, but he's got to get all these little 1% things right.
Absolutely. Definitely. So, yeah, plenty go. And I'm sure as much as Shields, like putting it all together here, Rando, his mind will be racing now, won't he? After the Shields car entering the pits. Okay. Where are we at? What are we doing? Is it this lap? Is it the next one? Do I run a little bit long? What's the choices? What's the outcome? Shields still on the jacks. There's Antoon coming under the Liquid Volley Bridge as we speak. J-Man, Grimmer also in the pits. Shields out. We've got 18 at more than, well, pretty much 18 and a
30.
half minutes. Here we go.
Yeah, 32 seconds stop, Davo. He got it on the button to Nev
Yeah.
Shields.
Antoon, J-Man, 18 minutes. He's coming. Where's Rando? Running out of the elbow. Down the back straight. Conrod. It's getting dark. This will change, potentially change the lap times a little. With a bit of lack of vision. And maybe some, you know those little quirky little braking marks that you look for on the side of the track? They disappear in the dark. So lap times can start to get a little bit longer. Eyes on shield, focus. It's been leading this race.
Rando in the lane.
No surprise. Who's that at the other end there as well?
That's Uncle Joe.
Oh, it's
leaving.
Grimmer still in. Sure, he came out already. Here you go. Rolls out
he
now.
was in there for 56 seconds.
Okay, that'll be why.
So this is important. This needs to be a 32-second stop. And hope like hell that the inlet was good.
Shields in the braking area and through the chase and under the bridge. Rando still on the jack. This
28.
is going to be close. Final corner for
30,
Shields.
31,
Final corner for
32,
Shields. Across the start
34,
finish line.
35.
This is going to
and
be.
the car's
Oh, he's rolling backwards. Oh,
37.
no. That it will. Shields pass easily. And look over the rear wing of Shields' car. He is way back there. And I tell you what, that will be Phil Antoon. The next set of headlights behind that will be Phil Antoon. Wow.
We should be just grateful that he's got undies on, John Boy. The jacket, he's claimed the jacket one more time as Farmer. A little inside joke there, but anyway, I think Antoon now 4 seconds. What is it? 3.6 seconds to Rando. I reckon there's a fight coming from there. But what has Nev Shields got? He's got another 4.5 up the road. 15 minutes 45 seconds left to go. There's still plenty of sting in the tail of this one.
Mate, there's a race on here. There is such a race on here. It doesn't, to the naked eye, it doesn't look like it. Like if you just tuned in now and looked at this, they're freaking miles apart. But I tell ya, that's a race, J-Man, and you and I both know it, and I think all of our viewers, the legends that are tuning in at the moment, they freaking know it as well.
How's the sparks down at the grate from Wally Baker and Lee Perkins that time around?
Oh, these
Pretty
guys.
Steens here as they come across the top.
And it's no surprise, really, is it, that these two guys find themselves together again here. We'll get over the rear wing of Enright's car here just quickly as we run down out of the elbow and down Conrod straight here. Under 15 minutes yet to run. Down towards the chase.
Dial to make the pit stop. That is the last of the stoppers. Ash Dial in the lane.
Rando, fastest lap of the race, J-Man. So quick. So close, actually, to Antoon. He's like literally got, it's like 3 thousandths of a second between Antoon's best lap and Rando's best lap, J-Man. 3 thousandths. So plenty going on. Shieldsy on the run. Exhaust tips are glowing.
Yeah, well, 7 seconds covers the top 3.
This is a race at 13 minutes yet to run. Oh, look, Phil Antoon on Rando, man. Rando's in trouble already. Phil's coming for him. And he's there already. Look at this track. It is spectacular to look at. It's been awesome, actually, as we see that transition.
Lee Perkins, Wally Baker too, Davo. They're going at it.
Okay, let's get up to this. Oh, and
there's the pass.
what a place to do it. Let's get this on the replay. Here we go, guys. Watch this. Oh, Baker just like, mate, I got nothing for that. You are too quick. And it was literally flaming, sparking, bloody Perko flying past in there in the replay. Awesome stuff. But yeah, I was just raving about how good this track looks actually in ACC here at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys, spectacular stuff as the transition in the light throughout the afternoon, evening has gone on. It's been great to watch and it looks fantastic even at this time of the evening. Sparks are flying, flames everywhere, and Bathurst at its finest.
Antoon now really starting to put the heat on Rando.
Look, it's only a matter of time. Remember, okay, oh, here we go. So we've got a change there, have we? Antoon. It's changed to the quickest lap.
Not yet. Oh, for the fastest lap.
Fastest
Yeah,
lap.
so 2 minute point one, but there's Rando's holding him off at the moment as they drop down through the dipper. And they can see Nev Shields showing 4.6 seconds up the road.
Oh, Rando makes a mistake. Oh, no. And Antoon, here we go. What's going to happen here?
Gets it
Just
done.
let him go.
So there you go. Antoon up to P2. Nev Shields would have got the prompt up on his dashboard that now the number 3 car is hot and tow, 5.8. Remember that number. That's what they're looking at. Well, Rando has another good look back, though. He's not done.
That'll change the heart rate for sure, Jamie. And I think just seeing that position change, but we'll get a replay on that. That Rando. Oh, he had a good look at it. So, nice work. Where are we at? 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Nearly exactly. And there is Neville Shields. There is Antoon. There is Phil Rando. Man, they are close.
Around 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go. Okay,
The
so
line.
just got over the rear wing of Shieldsy there. So he pretty much got into 2. Oh, you can just see the headlights. Just see the headlights coming around the corner. Or over the hill there, on the run up the hill there, you can see Bathurst obviously in the distance there. Fantastic. This track looks great, J-Man. Yeah.
Iconic.
So Phil on the march. Well, Phil, which one? Phil Antoon on the march. Who's is that Antoon off? Oh, I can't believe he kept that off the wall. Holy crap. Let's get a shot of that one.
Wow.
Oh, just onside. He just come over the crest. He was way late. Big wriggle. Keeps it off the wall. Great helicam shot there. Picking it up. So, but a big gap. So much distance lost there. So Rando out of that picture 100% now. Wilton still in 4th. Antoon focused like a freaking ninja on the back of Nev Shields. Now, what is the gap, J-Man?
4.5 seconds 4.5 seconds. Round 4.3.
8.5 minutes. What's that a lap? 2 seconds.
Okay, so last lap round, Shieldsy at 2:01.6.
2 seconds a
just
lap.
lowered the number, 2 minute point 4.
Jeez. It's still 2 seconds a lap though, isn't it? No? How many's got? 4 laps. Yep.
4.3 with 4 laps to go.
Second a lap.
Yep, it's doable. He did over that lap round. Perkins, Enright, it's a battle. Can Melling catch his mate? Steve Wilton.
I don't think so. I think
2.5 seconds. That's the difference.
I think Farmer's on point tonight, eh? I think he's definitely got Steve-O's measure tonight, and it's not normally like that. I think I know Farmer doesn't race as much as Steve-O does, so. But I think, yeah, Steve Wilton definitely on point tonight. Looking over the rear wing of Enright and on Perkins at the moment. It's an ongoing battle. The 2 closest cars on track at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to that little Steve Wilton. There is Steve Wilton. Oh, and Steve Wilton. Freaking talk about the commentators curse. J-Man. Jeebus.
Perkins on Enright gets him. Perkins gets Enright.
I'm stunned. I literally just flicked to Farmer and he flew off the track. Anyway, let's get to Perko. Guys, we'll get the replay of that one. Where is this? Did I miss it? We might have missed it.
Okay, so the leaders, I'll give you an update again. Once again, 2:01.3 for Nev Shields, but another lowered record, lap record, 2 minute point 225. Now, so the gap, 3.1 seconds. So he did effectively took another second out of it. We said it's a second a lap. It's going to get to the final lap on the predictive, and these guys are going to be absolutely on it.
Needs a second a lap at the minimum, and then he's got to get past, and it is now 6 minutes to run, J-Man. So,
yep.
And look, clearly can see the 2 cars in camera shot together. We don't need the data. We don't need to rattle the numbers off anymore, do we, J-Man? Because you can see it. It's visual.
Well, Melling's taken a second out of that margin up to Wilton as well. So 1.5 seconds of difference there. So that's going to shape up to a battle.
This is good. This is good. I think I mentioned earlier, to the uninitiated, guys that don't watch this stuff, to look at that race 10 minutes ago, it would have looked like there was nothing going on. But anybody that knew what they were watching knew what was coming. And that's what's coming right there, ladies and gentlemen.
And turning the headlights on and off just to try and distract Shieldsy to say, mate, I'm coming. It's now 1.8 seconds down through the chase, heading out underneath the Liqui Bridge. You can see it visually there. He's got eyes on him.
Go, Shieldsy.
More importantly will be the timer. 4 minutes and 35 seconds or 37 seconds for Nev Shield when he crossed. So definitely getting a couple more laps into it.
And dude, on the freaking grass across the start-finish line there. Taking out one of the signs. So Shieldsy on point. And a fantastic job. And I totally agree, Stewie. Whatever it ends up being. What a freaking drive from my man Nev Shields, smashing it out. Look, his next true competitor, J-Man, is Rando, who's a mile behind him. So, and then Steve Wilton. So Antoon, the freaking alien, he's smashing it out, and he's coming. He's coming for him.
So is Melling. I reckon Melling's got couple of
You reckon?
couple of spices to add to the farmer scenario there. Farmer really
Oh,
wide.
I see the sparks.
Great.
And I tell you what, Farmer, intermittent driver in the championship. He'll be again, Steve Owen. He goes, if you can catch me, I'll let you go. But you got to catch me first. So.
Oh, here comes Antoon. He's right with Shieldsy now. He's been so strong under brakes through the chase. He's forecast it. I think the only time we've seen him a little bit challengers was actually with Skinny Simpson. Otherwise, everybody else, he's done a good job getting past. But I don't reckon Shields would be a walkover here. I reckon he'll fight for it. Yeah, covers early. Covers and defends on the exit too. So, Nev, set the message out. Here we go. What do we come across? We're actually going to get 2 more laps, mate. We are going to get this and one more.
I tell you what, Nev does not want that. I can guarantee that.
And Steve Melling, he does want that. He's got 0.6 to Farmer now. Who else we got? We've got Baker Enright separated by about 2.3 seconds. We've got Ken Simpson, another 5.9 off the back of that. Shields with a little bit of a slip at the cutting.
The sparks, the flames, Jamie, the drama. It is so Bathurst. It is pitch dark now. Oh, Shieldsy. Just literally, look, man, the guy has not set a foot wrong the whole race. It's the spark spray over the top of Antoon's car there.
Yep.
But
Antoon grabs the wall on the way into Forest Elbow.
And it was hard too.
And that's one more reprieve for Nev Shields. He'll know, I've just got to do that once we get down the bottom here for another 6.2 Ks. He's got this.
So just pick it up on the replay there, Antoon. Looks like he had a second grab at the wheel there. Flames licking from the side of the number 3 car. Very intense finish to this race. Where is Melling over Wilton? And look at these two.
Good entry exit for Antoon on Shields as they come out of Murray's down a hell corner. And this is it, 6.2 kilometres. This is what it's going to come down to. You only got to lead across the finish line on the last lap. That's all that matters. But what a story these boys have told up to this point. Nev Shields got to defend the inside up into Griffins. Make him go the long way.
No, this is like a proper Bathurst where I don't want to watch because it's just too freaking close.
Shieldsy shows him the hip and shoulder action. Oh, one's a little bit wide. He just sent it in there a little too deep. We're going to see a carbon copy here with Steve Wilton and Steve Melling, maybe, as they come up Mountain Straight to the same spot.
Crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Down to the wire as we suspected.
So we
just
shift the focus
yes, we
back
did.
to Melling on Wilton.
And it is close. It is
It's
super
super tight.
close. And I do think, I really honestly think that Wilton and Melling have a gentleman's agreement. That if Steve-O could catch him, he'd let him pass. Because Wilton's been going so hot. And I'm just like, come on, Steve-O. You got to go this fast to get this position. You and I both know Steve Wilton is a funny guy. I reckon if he just...
I reckon Farmer's done enough here.
Oh, look at him get out of there. Look at it. Oh, man. just dominant out of the first elbow there. What a run as we see the boys.
Antoon comes
Phil
across the
and
line.
Toon
The leader has finished the race.
after amazing run from the
Great
pit
drive
lane.
from Nev Shields.
Nev Shields.
Fantastic
Man,
performance. And Phil Rando also.
Rando.
Great quality drive for the podium.
Rando. Man, so fast, so fast. Hang on, hang on. This isn't over yet. 4th and 5th.
Yes, it is. Wilton's grabbed these. Says, I'm not stopping, mate.
Okay, well, I'm wrong. Come on, Farmer. I thought you would have just given that to Steve over there. You bugger.
Mellingham
Anyway.
5th. Lee Perkins.
Lee
gonna
Perkins.
grab P6 over Aaron Enright.
Yeah, no pressure for Lee in clean air, as is Aaron Enright to a certain extent. Wally Baker not too far behind, though. Then we got the likes of, what have we got after that? Kenny Simpson.
Bill Turner and Uncle Joe.
Phil Turner across the top of the hill. Spectacular images, actually, as these guys flick across skyline there. You can see Bathurst in the distance. You can see the flames and the sparks. Spectacular stuff. And Joe Grimmer, like you mentioned, J-Man. So, awesome stuff. Where are we at? Who are we talking to tonight? Are we talking? You're not talking much, are you?
Not really, not really. I might leave it with you and call it there because I'm about to cough up another lung. I don't know how many I've got to cough up, so appreciate you all for being patient with me. Fantastic motor racing. Talk to you again soon. Thank you. It's J-Man out.
J-Man is out, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. From the man himself. I know he's not well. He's not well. He's definitely done a good service to get through, obviously, tonight's proceedings here, ladies and gentlemen, as we just see Joe Grimmer across the line. Awesome stuff. Don't forget, next week, change of class of cars. So it'll go to the GT2 cars, which and the car of choice in the GT2s, mind you, is the bloody KTM. So they'll be driving go-karts to Nürburgring, which, to be honest, will be freaking awesome. These things are very speedy little go-karts in their own right. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Look, we will put a hold on post-race interviews for this evening, I think, as my wingman is down. But look, we've got to thank you guys, you legends, for joining us again tonight. What was ASRNZ's 2025 Lightweight Cup Round 4 at Bathurst in the Lexus, and it was freaking awesome. It was awesome. And next week will be the GT2 cars in the KTM, like aforementioned. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Nev. Thanks, everybody involved, Stu, and all you guys and girls and whatever that is. Hit us up in the chat box. Hit the like and the subscribe button on your way out. And we will see you all next week. Good on you guys.